Hello and welcome to Last Level Gamescast. Hi guys.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good. I'm Jason. That's Phil. Say hi, Phil.
Hi.
That other guy's Var. Say hi, Var.
How's it going? This mother.
That's how we do this. How you guys doing?
Good.
How's
Good. Great.
How's life? Too deep. Too deep.
Life is season 5 started, so that's life.
Oh, Diablo.
Yeah. Yep, it did. So that's fun.
I have a problem. I can't stop putting down Rainbow Six. I'm almost 50 hours in.
Yeah. No, it's good.
It's so good.
It's okay.
And I'm getting better.
It's okay.
It's you know what it is? It's perfect for me. That's what I realized about that game. It has enough like variety as far as loadouts go. It has something about the dynamic of like the maps and stuff like that, and the intermittent, like the short amount of time the matches take. That I just love. I love it about it. You know.
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of the gameplay of it because the shooting feels really good.
Yeah.
The maps feel good. There's just enough tactics. The part that wears on me when you get that shitty team you get matched with.
Oh, have you done ranked yet?
No.
That's a whole nother ball game, man.
Yeah.
At least my experience with it, because you play best of 7 instead of best of 5, and if someone leaves, no one comes in.
Oh.
Ever.
No.
And so I've played, I think, 2 or 3 matches, like 2 or like full matches, and both, like all 3 times people just left, and it was
Seriously?
It was 3 versus 5, and like I was livid. Like it was, and these guys, the guys we were playing, they were like legit. they knew what to do. They were just it was rough. It was intimidating, to say the least.
Don't you get a penalty for leaving early?
You do, which is why I don't understand why people just left.
Well, maybe their mom called them. They needed to eat their macaroni and cheese.
Damn, I wish I had some macaroni.
I just tell them to put a towel over it or something.
Oh.
No.
I guess.
Paper towel. Sorry.
What about you, Var? Var, what are you playing?
The Humble Bundle was full of strategy games.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm enjoying that.
What was in it? I didn't see
all of Sid Meier's games, like the XCOM, a few of the Civilizations, Beyond Earth, Starships.
Can you run Beyond Earth? Did you try it yet? Can you run Beyond Earth?
I could. I played. It was because of Steam's like occasional free weekends and stuff like that. I played it before, and I wasn't like, for that price, I wasn't a fan of it. But with the bundle, it's way cheaper.
How much did you pay?
15.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now, have either one of you ever paid a penny for a Humble Bundle?
No. I never bought a Humble Bundle.
Okay, well, you just don't count anymore. Var, what's the lowest you paid for a Humble Bundle?
This is my first one.
Oh, okay. I've definitely spent 50 cents on one before.
Oh, that's good.
Well, now it says if you pay $1.
Yeah. It used to be, so back in the day, when it wasn't its own website, it was like something that just came around every now and then. They didn't have like all those stretch goals and all that kind of shit.
Okay.
It would just be like, hey, these are the games, and yeah, I've definitely spent like 50
Well,
cents.
that's what
cool.
It seems like with everywhere saying pay what you want.
Right.
And then like now it's focused on like one always close to 10 and then 15. Yeah.
That's because that's what it's turned into. It was never like that.
Well, it does say constantly to try to get the word out. So Humble Bundle, Humble Bundle, Humble Bundle.
Nailed it.
I try.
That was a shameless plug.
Did you play any of the Ace Patrol?
I got them. I'm gonna try them.
Okay. Let me know how those are. Those had always intrigued me. Actually,
are those the flying games? No,
flying strategy.
I'm thinking of Ace Combat.
Yes, Ace Patrol's flying strategy.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. So you Humble Bundling up. That's good. How many games did you get with that $15 one? Roughly.
One.
I don't really even know.
You don't know? You just bought it for like.
The
About
problem I
9.
have is I
Oh.
own XCOM. I own at least one of the civilizations.
5.
So
You own 5.
okay, I thought I owned 4.
No.
See, makes you think. So yeah, I got at least 5 games.
Nice. All right. Yeah, I mean, I try to play other, like I started playing. I went back and played Sniper Elite 3 for a little bit. I got frustrated. I got frustrated because I'm playing on hard, and it's like stupid shit that happens. Like I try to get a headshot, and even with your pistol, you need to account for wind and like bullet drop and shit. More bullet drop than wind, I think. And I'm still getting used to that. And I was like playing it like late at night, so I was like, "Fuck this! I'm gonna go play something else." I got to start playing Metal Gear Rising. Never played it before.
Enjoy it?
Oh man, so far I can tell you that is an actual Metal Gear Solid game. Like the way it started is very true to Metal Gear Solid.
That fascinates me.
It does. It fascinated me. It's very, because it's a hack and slash kind of thing. It's a lot of fun.
So it's a game I'd like.
Maybe. It's
I
brutal.
like hack and slash.
Like it's bloody.
It was done by the same people as Bayonetta, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's really good. I have it, guys. I can
And
share my library.
and what I've heard is that they nailed the slice mechanic better than Afro Samurai tried to.
Oh yeah, they did.
Afro Samurai, is that a game?
Yes.
It was.
The first one was a game. The other ones, I don't know.
Kind of a myth of a
What
game.
happened?
Yeah, they need it. They're bringing. I heard they're bringing kind of samurai related. They're bringing Samurai Jack the show back. Do you guys remember
Really?
Samurai Jack? Yeah. Or maybe that was a
That
rumor,
fascinates me.
but I thought I saw that like a month ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I love
They were
Samurai
playing
Jack.
it on Toonami for a while,
Oh god.
and then they stopped.
Yeah,
It was a good show.
it was. It was awesome. All right, let's get into the news, and we'll get this thing going. So, first off, 2 out of 3 people enjoyed this news. I can tell you now, guys. Fans are remaking the Metal Gear Solid, original Metal Gear Solid, in high definition. Now, have you guys seen the trailer?
Yeah.
Shadow Moses. They're using Unreal Engine.
hmm
I don't know if this has legs, which scares
Is
me.
this hold on? Is this the Nintendo one?
No, this
No.
didn't come out for Metal Gear. That's not.
Which one's
No,
Metal Gear Solid?
no.
That's Metal Gear Solid is the PlayStation
Nintendo
1.
had a remake called Twin Snakes,
Right.
and it was the original.
Oh, you're talking about
Of
Nintendo.
Metal Gear Solid. So this is the
Yes.
PlayStation up-res or
yes.
remaster.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry.
Yes.
I have lots of questions.
Yeah.
Especially about
Metal-
the series.
I thought you were saying like not Nintendo
Not
GameCube.
Nintendo.
Yeah,
No.
I was talking about Nintendo. Okay.
Right.
So
That was Metal Gear.
exactly. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So it's being remade.
Mhm.
I don't know how long this is gonna last, because Konami's just
Yes.
gonna let people enjoy it and then be like, "You can't do that."
There's shit on it.
Cease and desist.
What it makes me think is that maybe because of Kojima leaving,
Yeah.
if they see enough interest in this, they'll just do it.
No. I hope. I mean, that's the hope, right? Like, it's
Yeah.
one of those things where like you
Well-
hope, but
Wait, are they just up-resing it?
no, it doesn't look like.
Or are
It
they
looks,
changing
no,
stuff?
because it's on a different engine, so they would have to do. I think they're just.
Because I think Konami would up-res their shit. They're not going to go through the bother of changing engines and doing all that
No,
shit.
yeah, this is like he's
I don't think they do that.
recreating Metal Gear Solid
Yeah, I
on the
don't-
Unreal Engine, because
Yes.
they don't have their hands on the original code. I can't imagine.
I don't see that. I don't. Konami's not going to be bothered with that shit. They got pachinko machines to make, man, and laundry mats to run. They're busy.
Does anybody know what a pachinko machine is?
Yeah,
What is
it's
this?
the thing that you pachinkin.
Does it yell pachinko
really
when
just-
you win?
You really just did that.
Probably.
When you're pachinkin, does it yell pachinko when you win?
Yes, and then a guy comes over and stabs you.
I think Konami's into some illegitimate shit then, but it's neither here nor there. Var,
That's why it makes more money.
are you excited to see this?
yes and no.
Because
Yes, I want it to be realized. If it gets pulled, then what's there to be excited about other than seeing a really cool trailer?
Yeah. Oh, such a tease.
Yeah, it's that nostalgia factor. It's
Oh,
like,
it's so
oh,
good.
I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, you made it more beautiful. But if you can't really complete it,
What's the point?
just a what if?
Yeah. We can all just hope. Moving on to the next topic. VR spot. Not really VR. Kind of VR.
It's kind of
The
it's
VR
AR,
block.
but
Yeah. HoloLens. We got some more information about HoloLens. So first off, they said that the battery life on that thing is roughly around 5.5 hours, but under a heavy load, it's 2.5. The field of view is roughly 15 inches, like the size of a 15-inch monitor, if you're 2 feet away from it, which is not bad.
like your laptop.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's not good.
Yeah, but you can link them, and then I guess that enhances that. From what I saw, that you can link multiple HoloLenses together and make one. What would we call that? Super HoloLens?
I guess, yeah.
I don't know. Are they like Power Ranger Zords?
Oh,
You just put them together, and make one big.
That would be nice. That would be.
but that's scary stuff, though.
Yeah.
It just seems very underpowered right now. Which, so in all fairness, they're not releasing a consumer grade yet.
Nope.
But it seems just very. It seems like HoloLens isn't there yet.
Which
I think
fair,
HoloLens will be it in the future, but I just don't think it's there yet.
Yeah. Could you? We always talk about this. We always talk about VR, but could you see that getting bundled with the next console? That'd be cool.
Well, what year do you think the next Xbox comes out?
Well, what year the other one? 2013, right?
I thought 4. Oh, right. We're in 16. 13, yeah.
So
I believe it was 13.
I don't know. 2019, 2018. You start hearing about
6, 7 years. Yeah.
it. Yeah. So
if it drops 2020, I could see it being bundled with the HoloLens.
that'd be cool.
And then the PS5 is bundled with PlayStation VR.
Like legit.
And then
VR.
that's your game changer. And then Nintendo just goes out back and shoots itself.
Nah,
I
man.
can see all that happening.
I thought that happened a few years ago.
They're a thing. No. They're still kicking.
No, they're still around.
Yeah. They got a Star Fox blockbuster hit coming out.
Heard yourself?
I try not to. So the thing that strikes me as odd, and I was trying to find the price for other dev kits, but this dev kit for the HoloLens was around $3,000.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's about right.
So the dev kits that I could find were like eBay based and stuff like that. They said that they were around like $1,200. And the only other numbers I've seen around were like $800, $900. So if that seems pretty expensive.
So it depends what version of the dev kit you're buying.
Yeah.
A lot about prices, because if they're older versions ago. But no, so dev kits generally are a lot more expensive than the final product.
Yeah.
Because generally they'll come with better specs, or they'll come with like more hardware ports, or they'll come with like bundled software to make your shit run that like the end consumer never gets, that kind of thing. Rift is the only one I can think of that actually had cheaper dev kits.
Okay.
They did. They had $300 dev kits. So the HoloLens having a more expensive dev kit, that price doesn't really worry me. I still think it's going to be expensive as fuck. The difference is this is a self-contained experience.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The HoloLens supposedly doesn't have to be hooked up to something else to work.
So how do you? That's interesting.
That's why its battery life depends so much on the load you put it under.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if it was just spitting out an image, then its battery life would never change, right?
Yeah.
Because, well, it doesn't matter. But because you can actually put it under stress and work is why the battery life is so different.
Work, right?
Yeah.
You think we're gonna see it this year?
I think see it E3. It's there again.
Yeah.
But I don't think a consumer grade maybe for a year or two.
Yeah.
it's just, man, it looks sexy, but at those,
It's
I don't know.
teasing me with it.
The
They're like,
ambiguity of heavy load bothers you.
Well, that does bother me.
Yeah.
Because what does that
Well,
mean?
me too.
Yeah.
Like, I have
Especially
two
because
browser tabs
I
open?
only like it for the potential of RTS.
Right.
And like if it's one of those things like, oh, you've got like 20 things on the screen, your battery's about to die.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, in all fairness, the screen's really tiny, so you probably couldn't get 20 things on the screen.
Oh, jeez.
That's the other problem, is that field of view, man. I don't even like a 15-inch laptop, so that field of view has to get bigger.
Yeah, as we get
Has to get bigger.
everything's bigger as far as screens go. That's going in the opposite direction, or at least starting off really
Yep.
obsolete almost. But we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
Next up, we keep hearing that Activision's making some moves with MLG and so other major things. Now it's coming out that they have hired the director from the Rise of Tomb Raider.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to ask you guys this. So they're hiring. They hired that guy. They hired a Square Enix person.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing that stands out to me is narrative.
Right.
And like character development and stuff like that.
Yep.
Now it's an unannounced project, but a lot of people think it's going to be another Call of Duty. I hope it's not. Like me personally, I don't. I hope it's not. But if it is, let's assume it is another Call of Duty. Does that mean that the idea that a narrative-driven Call of Duty will, like a good one, not like the ones we've been getting, where we thought like they're done with, they haven't been good since Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 1, that maybe they're revisiting that and they're gonna like focus a little bit more on the campaign?
Well, just as a thought, complete speculation. What if you had a Call of Duty where you were trying to survive? Like, you weren't the regenerating one-man army that you have been in the previous campaigns, and combat was horrific, and you were trying to survive. And it was a story of you and your squad mates trying to survive, and that camaraderie. Like, I think they've touched on stuff like that, but I think Call of Duty has gone more the line of action movies that just have you as this indestructible hero that has to go take down armies or some villainous plot somewhere.
Yeah. They went more Michael Bay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just like blockbuster movie and things like that.
But if they had it as something where tweak the system a little bit, gunplay is still important for, to also tie in that multiplayer aspect, but to have it where you're trying to survive more than you're just racking up a body count.
Yeah.
Would that be more interesting to you guys?
So, this is going to sound terrible, but I don't think it matters. I think this is them trying to plug a little bit of story hole in their game. Because, look, so just looking at the numbers, it doesn't fucking matter. Like, you're absolutely right. That's why I don't play a Call of Duty, but so they passed 250 million, right, in franchise history for Call of Duty. They're number one for December. They were number one for all of last year. Best-selling game.
Call of Duty was on there twice, like based on those MPD sales, right?
Right, Advanced Warfare. And Call of Duty Black Ops. They bookend, so 1 in 10. So, fuck, the story doesn't matter. They proved it. We're past that. I think these guys come in, maybe they put a little into it, but honestly, I think that actually leaves credence that maybe it's going to be a new project.
Oh, that'd be good. I'm hoping you're right. I'm hoping you're right.
Why the fuck? They clearly don't fucking need story, and we're clearly a bunch of assholes for thinking that the 360 and the PS3 version wasn't going to sell because it looked like such donkey shit.
Yeah.
People didn't care. They fucking bought it anyway. So
they need that Call of Duty.
Oh, it's such bullshit.
So quality
doesn't matter.
and
apparently.
the amount
God damn it.
that sell don't coincide.
No,
Not even a little bit.
No.
Fallout 4 is on there.
Fallout 4 is not that bad, Phil. Like I am in your
Beg to disagree.
I'm in your camp with that,
Beg
but
to
it's
disagree.
still
Fallout 4 was the third best selling game
For
of
the
all
mo-
2015. All 2015.
Yeah.
Behind Black Ops 3 and Madden.
You know what?
And then, I hope this hurts, Battlefield was number 4.
Battlefront.
I hope that hurts. Battlefront. Same thing. Same fucking game. Same game. Different skin.
Yeah, it does hurt.
That was number 4.
I-
But, hey, one other call out I want to throw out from this.
Mario Maker.
Minecraft.
Oh, yeah.
Number 7
Yeah.
all year.
And probably last year was top 10, and the year before was probably number 1. And you know,
So I decided to look up its release date. Right?
like its official release date on PC.
Well, they have 15 of them. So
Yeah.
it released on Windows, OS X, and Linux in 2011, Android 2011, iOS 2011, Xbox 360 in 2012, PlayStation 3 in 2013, PlayStation 4 2014, Xbox One 2014, Vita in 2014, Windows Phone in 2014, and Wii U on 2015, which was actually like 3 weeks ago. But what I'm saying is, this game is fucking old. And it is the number 7 bestseller for the 360, Xbox One, PS3, PS4.
They're creating classes
2015.
around educating Minecraft
God, yeah.
as a coding tool, as a programming tool.
And we thought Microsoft was crazy for spending the money they did to buy it.
It's brilliant.
You know what?
It's
For
brilliant.
what it's worth, I'm gonna take this opportunity to thank every developer who makes games I like, because apparently you are vastly underappreciated, and I just want you to know you matter to me.
So here,
Big ups.
looking at these numbers. None of the top 10 games are not reiterations of the past. Not a single one of these
What do
is
you
not
mean?
a reiteration. So, other than Minecraft,
Yeah.
not a single one of these games hasn't had a prior game in the series.
Oh, yeah.
So you have Advanced Warfare, FIFA 16, Mortal Kombat X, Minecraft, which is the standalone,
Yeah.
NBA 2K16, Grand Theft Auto 5, Star Wars Battlefront, Fallout 4, Madden, Call of Duty.
You could say
That's-
Battlefront.
No,
I mean,
that's
well-
Battlefront 1 and 2.
Those aren't the same thing.
It's
No, I know.
Kind of call it Battlefront. though.
I know. That's bullshit.
nailed it. But yeah, so like, how sad is that? Fuck
Isn't
new
it?
IPs. Fuck new IPs. We don't give a shit.
So
So
you
true,
have an idea? You're fired.
I like new IPs. I like Rainbow Wait.
Oh,
I like Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Wait.
oh.
I like Metal Gear. What is going on? Wait, Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
There's no
That's
good idea.
How
Wait,
about,
so you want to make a sequel? No.
Oh.
So you want to make a sequel?
I
Yes.
said, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's hard, man. It's hard. The struggle is
Insane.
real.
Insane.
Mario Maker.
I love Mario Maker.
Mario, huh?
I love Mario
Mario's
Maker.
had no previous iterations.
Is that no Maker iterations?
Yes. If you you don't get to do that if I don't get to say Battlefront 3 is not Battlefront
Exactly.
You
is not
just
Battlefront.
called it Battlefront 3!
It's not Battlefront 3.
You just
Wait a minute.
called
That's because
it
it's the third one.
Battlefront
It's
3!
only because in context it was in my head.
Oh my god!
Thanks to you, it was in my head.
Thank you for proving our point. You
No.
literally just called it Battlefront 3.
It's not Battlefront 3. It's not even Star Wars. Damn it.
Guys, Battlefront 3 is not a sequel.
It's not.
It's the third. Come
not.
on.
It's not a Battlefront game.
Exactly.
It's not a Battlefront game. It's bullshit.
Jesus.
But it's called Battlefront.
Oh, Bloodborne.
Bloodborne.
Dark Souls. Yeah,
I mean,
but it's not on here.
yeah, I know.
But it's
There,
not on
there
here.
No, I
is a
know.
Dark
I'm
Souls,
just trying to think
Isn't
of-
that sad?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
What?
there's a lot of indie games that get good respect, though.
Yeah, but they're not on here.
Yeah. There's no buying respect behind it. But then
Well,
again,
no,
that's
I
different.
think a lot of it too is just like everything else, right? You have your brand names of shit,
Yeah.
and these are our brand names of video games. So when asshole A, who knows nothing, goes and picks out a game,
It's called a
unless
game.
that's you listening and you're not an asshole, goes out and picks out their game, they pick up the brand name, right?
Yeah. Why not?
Not knowing there's a better experience somewhere else
No.
in games like Diablo. Buy Diablo. It's the third. I don't care. Just buy it.
Really?
Too soon? Where are we at? I wasn't sure.
I was reading something they were talking about Diablo, and it was just like how right they get like not even expansions, because that's not really an expansion, but they've done they've done so much good with the updates that they don't necessarily need an expansion the way other games need it. And I was just like, I thought of you, Phil.
Well, because when did Reaper of Souls come out?
I don't know. I don't play Diablo that much.
So Reaper of Souls.
I try, man. I try.
Came out. Well, you just gotta play with me.
No, because you're so far ahead. You're like, do this, do this, do this, and
no,
I'm like,
I'll start somebody brand new. I'll treat you like I do my wife, just on a level playing field.
No.
The whole time I'll even call you babe.
You don't even. That sounds awesome. You don't even really. You don't even really realize this, but when you're playing, you're like going to all these places and shit. I'm like trying to keep up, and you're just like going. I'm like, it's very just like.
I get it. I'm dominant. I'll let you lead. I'll let you take a lead once in a while.
Thank you. That's all I'm asking for.
So Reaper of Souls.
Strong undertones.
What's the problem?
So Reaper of Souls, the last Diablo 3 expansion, came out March 25th, 2014. Any other online game?
Yeah.
Any other online game, if it didn't have another expansion since then, would have failed. It would have just dropped off the face of the world.
Or people would be like, "Why aren't you supporting this?"
Right.
Yeah.
But the way they do the incremental updates, the new seasons every 3 or 4 months, it's brilliant.
Yeah,
it's absolutely brilliant.
Also,
although I really want a new expansion because I want a new class.
Yeah,
I want to play as a new class.
Fair enough. Why don't you just play like a MOBA?
I've made my 50th.
Your 50th?
I've made like my 50th wizard. I don't want to make another one.
You've made 50 wizards in that game?
No, this is my 6th.
Oh. So. That's still a lot.
See, you like that? You like that? I dropped to 50, so no one's as put off by the 6. Like, everyone just gets past that number.
It's in the back of my head.
He only said 6. Yeah. That's less than 50.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Surely it was just hyperbole. He's not addicted or anything. There's no problem there.
Now, I don't know if it's 50 or 6.
I'm not even playing right now.
You are, aren't you?
No.
I hear clicking. Yeah, so I hope Activision is making another game. It wouldn't surprise me if it is another Call of Duty, because they used to have three developers in rotation. They have Treyarch,
Sledge, Treyarch, and Infinity.
Yeah, so then if that's the case, then I thought Sledge wasn't going to make another one, but
considering what we just said,
why
would they not?
Isn't there the possibility that they could make a brand new kind of game, but for safety, give it that Call of Duty title? Because it sells.
I think it'd be the opposite.
Be like, not.
I think that wouldn't be safe.
Oh,
I think they'd get too much backlash and too much pushback.
Because you'd associate it with how Call of Duties have traditionally been, and be like, it's not the same. Because
think about it, like everything they've done is just like baby steps up. So if you go all the way back, like 4 or 5 Call of Duties, and look at the Call of Duty you have now, there's a huge difference. But year to year, there's like baby steps.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think that's what keeps people, because
it's easy to get into.
Right, like you could just pick up and go.
Yeah.
Instead of like survival would be really hard for a lot of those people who really suck at video games but continually play Call of Duty.
I can see that.
I'm just saying, if you think you're good at Call of Duty and you think you're good at Twitch shooting, play Rogue Legacy, and then get back to me. We'll talk about fucking twitching. All right?
There's no. Okay, fair enough. There's no.
Let's just do that.
Why do you want to piss people off? You just steer people away from games.
Fuck those people. If they're one of those 250 million, well, that's not true because I bought the old ones.
Yeah.
If they're one of the new Call of Duty fans, they can just, I don't know.
That only see that Call of Duty? Yeah.
I bought Call of Duty and Madden. Well, I hope you fucking fall in a pothole and die.
But I like Madden. It's not the only thing I play, though.
Yes, it is.
That's not true. I haven't touched a Madden in like 6 months.
Are
5
you sick?
months. No.
Less than that.
I'm playing Rainbow Six Siege.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, that's only been for a month. Before that, I was playing Fallout. And before that, I was playing Metal Gear. I have to beat Metal Gear. I haven't beat that.
You were playing Fallout?
I beat it, man.
It let you play? Mine just kept going to the home screen.
That's not true. You beat it. Don't lie to everyone. You beat it.
I did beat it after many trips to my home screen. Anyway, let's move on.
So, next up. This story just pisses me off for one reason. But in Norway, you can now play video games as an elective in high school. At least in one school that they're talking about.
So you're jealous.
Yes. But so Norway's having this new rollout where they have like 15 high-end computers, and this is actually a class that you can take where you can play, you know, like Dota, League of Legends, or Counter-Strike, I think they mentioned. And you basically have, you know, get educated on how to play these games. And it's an elective. And I'm thinking to myself, that's bullshit, because I wanted that. Instead of taking physics my senior year as an elective.
Yeah, but
you took physics?
I did.
What's wrong with you?
I did.
Yeah, I took like study hall. You
could do that?
Do you really think that should be an elective though?
You think people need to play it? Like need to?
No, but do you really think that should be an elective?
What's the alternative?
Like, to me, I would think that's more of like an after-school program or an after-school club.
Why
that
are you trying to kill them for these kids, man?
No,
Why are you trying to
I see
kill
what you're
them?
saying.
Hear me out. So, like, you don't go to class and learn football. You have gym class or a PE class, but that's supposed to be more like your physical health and making sure you stay active and those kind of things.
Yeah.
So, like, to me, this is more of like a club or more of like an after-school activity than it is like shit I need for life.
Well, it's funny.
Know?
It's funny because I wouldn't be surprised.
Those kids are so happy that you had nothing to do with this decision.
Yeah, but those kids are idiots. All kids are idiots. They have no idea what they want. They have no idea what's good for them.
Smart enough to go look at their schedule and say, "I pick fun.
No.
I want to
that's
take
good.
fun."
And let me know how that does later in life.
Well,
because high school translates so well into.
I think so. Hey, I'm gonna throw this out there. I just redid my bathroom, right? You know what I actually used? I actually used the shit I learned in woodworking and the shit I learned in my drafting class to do it.
Yeah, but they would
serious.
use YouTube.
What? I use YouTube too. I didn't know
They
how to
would
take out a
use
steel
YouTube.
bathtub.
Like it does. If you're going to be in school and school is mandatory, they're giving you the option of having fun in school. Take it.
But that's not what school's about. It's not about having fun.
well,
School's about an education that you can usually Google now.
you could blend.
I don't think that's true. I don't think school is about education that you can Google. I don't think so at all. I think it's about
habits.
critical thinking and logic and being able to apply things that you learn.
That's what our standardized tests are
you
for.
No, I didn't say that.
And
But you
that's our
can't go on
measurement of
YouTube.
school here. Our measurement of school here does not reflect the things that we want school to be. And if you're going to be forced into that, have fun.
So you want to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
But that's not here.
That doesn't make sense, and this isn't
I
here
understand
either.
what you're saying, but
No,
I'm saying as,
Norway. Like
Yeah, it's Norway.
Yeah, it's Norway. It's not the
but
same
if
thing.
if you're going to have that, because it may be a stretch, but mastering those games against other human beings can provide more of a level of critical thinking than some actual classes that we admired would have. A lot of classes we have are just regurgitation. They're just giving you a fact and hoping to God at the end of the semester you can repeat it.
Yeah.
But that's literally said with no ounce of any evidence whatsoever. Saying that those games give you any sort of critical thinking or logic thinking, I would in fact say the opposite. That all the games, websites, and things like that have ever claimed to giving you critical thinking skills and all that shit have been proven wrong and don't do a goddamn thing for you. Luminosity, that fucking website just got into a huge trouble and has to pay its users back millions of dollars because it was proven their shit doesn't do anything. Brain training from Nintendo was proven to not do a goddamn thing. So I think that's highly inaccurate.
Well, those are
yeah. No. I'm not saying as a regimen of critical thinking. I'm saying the actual implementation to actually outthink another human being.
Like
as
chess.
In comparison, yes, as in comparison to a class that's just regurgitation and you repeating a fact.
Right, but what I'm saying is that's such a baseless claim. Like that's just like, oh well, I think this is better. Well, then in that case, I think that your ability to go into a school classroom and slap 50 people a day will make you feel more empathy, so everyone should do that. Because it'll feel more empathy than learning about violence in a classroom. Because I think that.
Your stretch
I think that's
extreme.
But it's there. Because you're literally saying like, hey, they're playing games to sharpen their critical thinking against each other.
No, I'm not. I'm saying they can. I'm saying it's a possibility. I'm not saying it's a guarantee. What I literally said is you have to go to school, have fun. That's what I literally said. The possibility of them having critical thinking during these sessions in comparison to something that's as trivial as repeating a fact, to me, that makes sense to me. Not saying that it's a statistically proven fact. Not at all. That just makes sense to me. And what I'm saying is they...
Right, so if it's your feeling, then then you're right.
Oh, I'm just
well,
saying
he's not
that
saying
to
he's
me,
right. He's just saying his perception is that... I mean, because it's like you said...
like the facts are you have to go to school.
Yeah.
And that this is a funner alternative than many other things you would be asked to do otherwise.
And remember, it's not mandatory.
Yes.
It's an elective. So
it's your option.
Right.
Yeah, it's no different than you wanting to go take a cooking class.
Or
you know
art.
what I mean? Yeah, or art for that matter, because that's interpretation. That's all. You know what I mean? Like that's no different. I just don't think we're gonna agree. I just see it as it should be a club. It should be something that's after school. It is not something that is value added for a longer term than that moment. Well, let me ask you this: how is art different from a video game class? Because art allows you to be creative. Art allows you to create, as opposed to this video game, which puts you inside a bunch of rules. So art can be more expression. Art can be a video game. If you make a video game, I'd be cool with that. The class was about making video games and designing things. I'd be okay with that. But it's not. It's literally playing someone else's creation. So that I don't see the value of it being an actual class. Interesting. Yeah, it's interesting.
I hear you, but I think there are inherently things that interactions with or against other human beings can bring out of you.
Well, and teamwork too. You know,
it's
talk about playing with other people.
And I agree with that.
Other human beings.
And everything that's a team and everything that's competitive happens after school in programs and in clubs and those kind of things. They don't happen during the school curriculum.
Well, they have debates and stuff like that and team group projects.
We never had a debate.
Flaw of curriculum or
what? Say that again.
Is that a flaw of curriculum or?
Well, that's an argument in itself. Like you know.
So now.
Yeah, like that's.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I don't innately think this is one of those things that I can look upon as bad. But one thing, there is
you can see the negative side to it. I think I think that's Phil's point is like he sees like the fact that it has a negative effect in that it's not traditional in that aspect, and that it's more like a club than it is a class, which I understand that. And you saying that the critical thinking part and the teamwork part is beneficial to a kid learning that stuff that maybe doesn't get it anywhere else in another class.
That and
because think about it,
fun.
Well, yeah.
I like the idea of them having fun.
Yeah. I mean, you said you had study hall. Like it's no different than you choosing to have study hall. Why did you have study hall? Because you don't really do anything else outside. Yeah. You probably got out early, right?
Well, once you're a senior.
Yeah. See, that's bullshit. I should have done that. I didn't think about that till now. I think I got out earlier anyways, but I could have got out a period earlier if I hadn't taken physics.
Well, ours always rotated too, so it was only once every couple of days.
No, I remember for the whole year, I had I think Thursdays. No, every day I got out at 12:45 instead of 1:30.
Yeah.
And I could have got out at fucking 12. I'm so mad at myself for taking another class.
I don't think we had that option.
You don't think? I can't remember.
No, I don't think we had that option because I would have taken study hall.
We
And I
could-
ended up taking math.
We could also come in early, come in late.
Yeah,
That's the way it
that's the flip
rotated.
side, right? Okay, yeah, that's the flip side. 'Cause
So
if you had
when it
study hall in the
rotated to
morning,
first period, if you had study hall first period, you can come in at second period.
oh, that sounds amazing too.
Yes, you have no idea how sexy that sounds.
That's good. All right. So that's been the show. Let us know what you think. What you guys think about video games as an elective. What do you want to see from the new Call of Duty team?
Nothing.
New project? Nothing. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you guys next week.
Okay, bye.
Bye.